Ouais, et en plus, toi, t'en as une.
Ouais.
Moi, j'en ai deux.
Et moi, je vais en avoir deux.
Et moi, je vais en avoir trois.
Ah ouais.
C'est
So
génial.
hi guys, I'm
Hello.
here from Elegoo.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hadrien.
Hey, hello, nice to meet you. This is our Giga. How can I help you?
I know this printer really well because I already have two.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah. And I
Wow.
love it. I absolutely love it. This is by far for me the big volume I have to work, the
Yep.
most efficient. So I would like more.
Oh, so may I ask what kind of work you use our Giga?
Yeah, actually I am printing, maybe you know the brand, it's a car brand, it's called Bugatti.
A Bugatti. Wow,
Yeah.
it's so luxury.
I am printing
you know.
a scale 1:1, like real scale.
Wow,
car.
that's amazing, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
And I'm also doing some luxury brands, some decoration for Christmas.
Oh
So
wow.
yeah, it's running 24/7 always.
Wow.
That's
amazing.
why. Is this one for sale?
Yeah, I think yes. It
Really?
works. Yeah.
Can I take it? Can I buy it?
Yeah, sure. Can we just have a video tour?
Yeah, absolutely. I will take it, bring it back to Paris.
Okay.
And you come to visit me to Paris?
Yeah, sure.
Really?
Sure. Yeah, we can go for
Wonderful.
it. Yeah.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
thank you so much. Wow, nice to meet you, Adrian.
Thank you for coming.
Yes.
It was a pleasure.
So right now there is your studio, right?
Yeah, we well arrived. It took us and you too. We both, yesterday we were in Formnext and today we are in Paris.
Yeah, now we're here.
And it took both of us the night to arrive. But we are good. We are good.
So, like, could you just introduce some work of yourself, like some small work, I think, but there's some huge one. Could you just like help us to announce it, like, or for clear it about your work?
Yeah, definitely. I guess I can explain you my my way to arrive here.
Yeah.
In fact, I started to do 2D design like 15, 20 years ago.
Oh wow,
And then
that's a long time ago.
Yeah. And then I switched to 3D design. And like 5 years ago, I started to print what I was designing. So switching from CGI to 3D printing. And all of those are design I did. I printed in my previous warehouse, in my previous studio, and still waiting for painting. But all of those, yeah, I had many different style, like Pokemons mixed with superhero, some cars on the back, and the actual style is a kind of bubblehead characters.
Okay.
So I could do you as a bubblehead character.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Definitely.
Sounds amazing.
And mixing all technologies because I am using resin printing, filament printing, like pretty much all of those, the most suitable for what I have to do.
Okay. So you are the master of this.
I'm just a good player.
So like I have saw like so many of these toys. So could you just have a like a more deep introduction about it?
Yeah.
I think it's your like signature work.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Maybe later I will show you my showroom because those ones are the toys, the small ones.
Wow.
And I did some real 1 meter statues. But the aim of it is to create characters like funny, nice, and good looking. And it could represent absolutely anybody because I am designing it on demand. If you watch the Olympics, this is Teddy Riner. It's like the French.
This one, right?
Yeah, French judoka.
Yep.
Yeah. This one was the most famous play. In French, we say judoka. It's guy doing judo. So this one is Teddy Riner. This one is Kaoli Vast. He's the French surfer.
Oh.
And he's a gold medalist.
Okay.
Yeah, and you see under all of the medals they won.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's how
You see, like Teddy Riner is pretty experienced. And this one, I kept out the eyes for you to understand how I am modeling and how I am designing. And this one is Léon Marchand. Is the best swimmer actually.
Wow.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow. That's
And so
cool.
this is my style actually. And this project is to allow everybody and you to create your own character yourself from my website and also to print it as a figurine.
Oh, wow.
And maybe later I will introduce you in my video game, but let's keep it secret.
Okay, okay. And I have saw that like there's some huge stuff here, you know, like the body, like the big head. Is it there like a trendy for you to print some huge stuff or like some kind of work? I don't know.
In fact, if you are talking about the different style, clothes, everything, it just all depends on the mood and on the fashion.
Okay.
Because the idea out of this project is to be able to put the Elegoo shirt on the website, so people will have the opportunity to wear your stuff.
Wow.
And the idea in maybe a few weeks or few months is to go to find Nike or find other brands and propose them to be part of the project. Wow. And like this, you can wear like a superhero or as famous brands or wearing a hat or anything. Wow. This is really completely modulable.
Okay. And it's easily to build and easily to showcase, right?
Now, I have to say yes, but it took me years to think about how to design and how to create something modulable.
Yeah, that's the important thing. So all of these work are printed by like few years ago? This?
Pretty much all of the unpainted products are from 3 or 4 years ago to 1 year ago. But since the beginning of January, I decided to move from Bordeaux, my previous city, to Paris. Because my best friend is having an industrial building, and it was all about 3D printing. And he proposed me to come to work in Paris to do did you watch the Olympics in Paris?
Sure.
On the opening ceremony, there were like 10 women in gold, and we did it, And that's why I came to Paris, because he was needing my help to organize the production, because it was 10 statues of 4 meters. It was like absolutely incredible to make in 2.5 or 3 months.
Wow.
Yeah. And this was the starting point of the new adventure in Paris.
And then you just have a large business here.
Yeah. And what we said previously, it's being in a small town or smaller town, it's nice for having a quiet life. But for business, it's always better to be in the main
the main city.
Or the capital.
This is Paris. Come on.
And this is Paris. Definitely. And since I arrived here, I am working for a lot of new clients and pretty famous clients.
That's cool. You have like a collaboration with that guy called POG, right?
Yeah, Pog.
Yeah, that's cool. I really like it. You know.
Oh, what did you see? Because did you see the figs?
The big head, the big head.
And the funny thing with Pog is we are following each other for a long time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And one day he texted me to say, "I love your style. Do you think you could make a statue for me?" I was saying, yeah, absolutely. I did some 1 meter statues. It was like so cool to make.
Yeah.
And he told me, yeah, but what you are doing actually is too small. So he told me, could you make bigger? And I said, what is bigger for you? He said, my real size. Wow. So finally, it ended by making something that I thought initially I was not able to do. And it took me 3 months, but I did the figs of himself at his size. And that was really funny. And from this, we worked in many other projects, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was also a good starting point of the adventure of Artelier, the name of my studio, because working with some famous people and nice people made me finding and meeting new cool people. And that's how I grew up. It was really meeting guys that wanted to collaborate with me and then bringing me some contacts or bringing me some clients or bringing me, and that's how I arrived here from 5-10 printers last year to a bit more than 30 now.
I think it's not only just a relationship. I think because of creative, like 3D printing skills.
Yeah.
I think it's so talent. Yeah, it looks really great.
I guess also the fact that maybe make the change was people when they are looking at the characters or maybe other character of my style,
Yep.
they find it cute and funny. And I
Yes.
guess this brings a good mood and a good energy
Yes.
to the discussion. And
Yes.
I'm always having good experience with people. Yeah, even if you ask me what is your worst experience, I guess I don't have, because it was only fun and only good mindset and everything. Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. So just talk about more about your client.
Yeah, since I arrived in Paris and in collaboration with my friend, I started to work a lot for luxury brands. So we did famous events like the Olympics, but actually, even if I can't give you names, I can tell you, if you go to Champs-Élysées in this Christmas period, you will see a lot of our work, because we are creating mainly decoration for the stores. Yeah, it could be perfume brands, it could be bags brands, it could be watch brands.
Wow.
Yeah, maybe some of you guys will find what brand we are working with, but this is the clients we are working with. And also recently, if you go to my Instagram, you will see that I worked with another influencer. It's called Coben, and we did a project for Citroën. It's a car brand for the auto show in Paris. And so they made a contest, and the clients, the customers had to design a car, and I was making the car printable, and I printed the car. So this is in my Instagram. It was one of the latest cool projects, because from zero to modeling to printing to painting.
Wow.
In
That's a full
5 days. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah. It's always in short period of time, but this is how I am the best worker.
I think you might like work in like 24/7.
Yeah, kinda. Really... Yeah. Am I really looking like a panda?
Wow, that's interesting. Could you just also talk about like your journey into the 3D printing? Because you just forgot to mention like the first printer or like the first work.
How let me explain you how I enter in the 3D printing market. And the funny thing is, it was thanks to you guys. Because my really first 3D printer was the Elegoo Mars, the first one.
That's a long time ago, right?
I think it was like 6 years ago or 7 years ago.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, I still have the first character I printed, and you will see it's still with the same style.
Oh, really?
Look at this. Yeah. It is like 6-year-old now.
Wow.
And it was printed in the Elegoo Mars, my very, very first printer. And this is really so cool, because even at this time, I was looking at making it modular.
Yeah. Wow.
And this was the first experience I had with resin printing. And after I thought that I was needing to make bigger things, so I tried FDM printing. And the really cool and funny thing is that now I am printing like huge things, also thanks to you guys.
Yeah.
Because when after discovering the Elegoo Giga, I was having one. I begged a friend who had one to bring it to me, so I had to. And since yesterday, in Formnext,
the third one,
I have the third one.
Yes.
So yeah, do you want me to show you what I'm printing with?
Sure.
Yeah?
We can just
let's go.
Let's go. So you just mentioned about the Giga. Yeah, you already have 2 of it, right?
3.
Oh yeah, now 3. Okay.
My new baby is not born, but it's in part in there.
Yeah. And like, could you share some using experience about it?
Yeah. To be completely true with you, let's take an example of the POG, the POG statue. It was 1.8 meters. And at this time, I didn't have the Giga. So I had to cut in parts to print in all of my printers. Even if I had some big, I had to print it in 8 parts.
Wow.
So let me give you an example. Like this is half head. And so for the POG project, I had to cut also this side and this side. If I had the Giga at this time, I would just be able to print like this.
Wow.
Yeah, because the build volume is equal to half of the head.
Yeah, it's so easy for the huge work, right?
Yeah, because when you cut in 8 parts, you have to reassemble and make some putty to make it perfectly smooth. When you have 2 parts, you just have to make the putty around and you are done. That's why now I have 2, now I have 3, and I want at least 5 or 10 because it's reliable and it's printing super fast. The best example is when I left Paris to Frankfurt 2 or 3 days ago. I just started a print, the head, and I knew that coming back here, it was good and finished properly.
Yeah.
And the fact is, it is, you see, like the quality of the printing, it just raw from the printer.
Yeah.
And you see, like it was printing this way, and the quality is absolutely amazing. And this is, for me, making final painting parts. It's really important to have the less work after printing, because all of the sanding, all of the primer, all of the putty, it's a lot of, it's really time consuming.
That's cool. So does Giga play an important role in your working flow right now?
Now, yeah, because since I am in Paris, we are only doing big creation. So I could print parts in less divisions, but I also could print parts higher. The real example is for Pog, the Belgium YouTuber.
Yeah.
He asked me to create some body kits for his car racing. And so with the Giga, I was able to print 1 meter parts. With any other printer in the market, pretty much I would have to cut in 2 or 3 parts. But yeah, I printed a full front bumper, a Ferrari bumper, on this one in 4 parts. Wow. And just because having the curve, I prefer to cut, but it was able to print in 2 parts.
That's so cool. I really like this machine, right?
Yeah. That's why I did my best to be the winner of which one will be able to buy the one from Formnext. And I know that you guys had at least 50 people that wanted to buy.
Yeah, so many users are just asking, wow, that's amazing a machine. I want it, but sorry.
Yeah, I know.
And finally, is it here? Yeah, have a great support to your work.
Yeah, and it's the best weapon. And the thing is also, most of my clients, even for luxury, are coming to visit here. And when they enter and see small machines, they are used to it. When they come and see these big machines, it looks like, okay, I am a professional printer.
Yeah.
And even for people doing hobby, even to you, I presented you in Formnext, my best friend, the one I came when we were looking at he's doing Iron Man statues, and he's earning a lot of time because the same, he can print half body in one part, half body in a second part, and it's done.
Wow.
And the quality is really, really, really precise. Yeah.
Okay. Actually, I'm just curious about your full working process. Yeah. So what's the next step after you just printed it?
Let me show you. So this is the step 1. The step 1 is the modeling.
Okay, yeah,
definitely.
Yeah. That's actually the step 2, right?
Yeah. So from the step 2, from the plastic head, I am reopening all of those. That's why it's pretty important in my workflow. I am printing in lightning infill. So it means that it's pretty empty inside, because all of my statues I am opening back, it's all reinforced with fiberglass. Because reinforcing is allow me to put anywhere at any conditions. Like it can stay outside for years, it's okay. And maybe I can show you the last project I did.
Yeah, sure.
Let's go.
Let's go. So Adrien, could you just explain like the after progress when you just finish printing?
Yeah. In fact, as I explained you previously, I am printing hollowed. It means with lightning infill, because all the inside, and you can just smash on it, all the inside is reinforced by fiberglass. Just because like this, it's strong. Even if it's super hot or super cold, it won't crack, it won't anything. This is the way I'm making statues. And after that, I am assembling parts. You see, like maybe you saw still, there were like 2 separate parts. So there I assemble, I glue. And after that, I have to put primer, putty, and sanding. And so when it's sanded, you put back primer, putty, and you sand again.
Okay.
Yeah. The idea is to erase all of the layers you can see here, or you can see on the upper part of
On the face?
Yeah, that's a 3D printing part.
Okay.
And you see all of this too.
Yeah.
But this is just the longest part. If you want to have something perfectly clean, it has to be time consuming because it can't be automatic. This is just manual work. And this is how I make my work pretty unique, just making a good finishing. On this one, you can see that it's already sanded, but it still needs a primer to prepare for painting because this needs to be smooth. This is already smooth.
Yeah, it's so smooth.
Yeah, so this one is ready for painting. I just need to put a primer on top and then a slight sanding just to make the paint sticky. And we will be ready to paint this one.
Okay.
And this one is in the same stage. This one is ready to print. If you touch, it's like so smooth.
Yeah.
It just because, yeah, now it's full of primer, putty, sanding, and now we are ready to paint on those one too. This is a complete process, at least my complete process to have something like really nice and smooth. Yeah, and the painting is a lot of time also because this will be gray, this will be blue, so I will have to hide all of the parts. So for me, it's a shame to not give attention to the first steps before spending time on painting. That's why I need to invest time on making it perfectly smooth.
Yeah. And may I ask, what is this used for?
Yeah,
like
all of those. If you see they are here, here.
Yeah.
All of those is because it's several parts. The inside is hollowed, but it's not fully connected everywhere, and there will be light on the statue. Yeah.
Okay.
So I need to put my electric wires, and to make things easy, you can see under.
Oh, from the bottom, right?
Yes. And so I will put wires attached here, and so pull by the lower part, and my wire will go all the way inside, and I just have to put my light on extremities and put it back. This is why on all of those, when I have lights, LED, I have to put this to be sure that I will find back my cable, because if I just drop it down, it could spend days
yeah, it's so difficult to do that.
to look at the, So yeah, this is only for the final stage, because the light are the final step. Yeah.
Okay. And maybe we can see like how do you do the painting work?
Do you want
it
to make some
possible?
painting?
I'm not sure. Maybe we can just check and then
I will show, and maybe you will try.
Yeah.
Blast your
Maybe
sheet.
just some water.
If you pull,
I see.
you see, look, the idea is to keep it with hair, but pour more, less, more, less, more, less. Okay.
Something like that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The idea is to be always moving, because if you stay at the same place, it's gonna leak.
Okay. So that's the thing.
Like this. There and there. You see? You have to, yeah.
Okay.
You have to follow the curve. Farther, yeah. Yeah. Let me show you this curve. Ready?
Wow.
We are back.
Yeah, we're back. Thank you, Hadrien. So I think this is the most part of your work in progress, right?
Yeah, and I showed you the different steps, and I'm glad that you tried painting.
Yeah, it's so great, but not that easy. You know, guys, it's not that easy, you know.
I'm pretty sure that you will come back, and I will make you do the real painting, the colors one.
I will try next time. Yeah.
Next month. I want you to come back next month.
So, like, how about your business? Could you like expand more about? Cause you just show us around, but like I want to know more about your business.
Yeah, I will first talk about my business. Who are my clients? We already
I got
about it. But and after, if you allow me, I would like to give tips for people doing 3D,
yeah.
3D printing.
Yeah, maybe just give some suggestions or
Yeah.
advice.
Because
Yeah.
about my business, as I told you, I am working pretty much for business to business. So my clients are mainly now companies. So I am doing decoration for stores. I am doing statues for people, celebrities or not, because some guys that are not known are asking me statues for their garden, for house, for everything. This is the core part of my business, but a big part also is coming from digital. It means that I am 3D designing cars, I'm 3D designing video games, as I showed you.
Yeah, that's cool.
And this is a part that I don't show much online, but it's also time consuming a lot. But yeah, pretty much doing all of this.
Recently, you just have launched a new and huge project, right? The Olympic one.
Yeah.
Yeah, could you just explain more to us?
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, I was in Bordeaux previously, and I came in Paris because my friend told me, we have probably a huge project and do you want to be part of? And the project was to create 10 statues of 4 meters representing famous women in the French history. And so the idea was to be part of the opening ceremony. So it was probably the craziest project I could be part of. And the idea was they did the 3D design. And so my job was to make it fully printable.
Okay.
And after that, we decided how we're going to build. And so as it was 4 meter statues, we had to split the statue in parts, obviously, but also in technologies. So the main body of the statues were printed with Massivit. It's like a huge printer. And the technology is a bit between FDM and resin because it's a gel that become hard when UV light are flashing it. So the technology is the same as FDM. So it put the gel in the same way of FDM printer.
Okay.
And on top of the nozzle, there is like a UV light. And so as we have this printer, we build the body like this. And after that, I decided to print and create the head. So all of the head were printed in resin. Why? Because we have one of the biggest resin printer here, and it was allowing us to split the head in two, and so printing the head in 2 parts. And it was already something like 50 centimeters just for the head.
Oh,
That's
wow.
why, yeah. And why we did print the head in resin and not in FDM, also because resin printing is having a lot more detail. And so it was a lot faster to print in resin, sand the face, because the expression was needing the full detail we could have access. So that's why we did in resin and not an FDM. And also after we created and printed some of the accessories around the statue in FDM, also because we have a huge park of printers and we had to use the maximum printers we have access. So on some statues we printed some leaf, some everything in FDM. Oh, and I can show you a funny pictures because there is one statue who has the foot on a helmet, and I was trying to put the helmet on my head, but it's like 3 or 4 times my head. Yeah, I need to share this picture.
Okay, please send me later.
Yeah, definitely.
Sounds cool. Okay.
And so the next challenge was to take out the statue from here because it's 4 meters high. And so we had to make some parts removable to be able to put out the statue of the building and then putting on the truck. And even the truck part to bring it to the ceremony was challenging. It was another company who was in charge of it, but it was challenging because we had to take a special truck that is really low on the road, because if not, we can't go on some bridges here because the statue were too high. And the last funny point about this project is we had to hide it because it was absolutely secret. So we had to build some wood protection around to be sure that people on the street, when the statue will go out from here and directly to the ceremony point, will not discover and will not see what it's inside, to keep the secret for the opening ceremony.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, it was a tough work.
Yep. And I think you might become more famous since this project. Is it? I'm not sure.
In fact, the whole company we have here is receiving some demands on filming because it was in the opening ceremony. There were like 2 art pieces really famous. The first one was the horses, the mechanical horses that was all the way to the sand, and the second part were the women, and so yeah. After this, we received a lot of congratulations first, and also a lot of requests. So how did you do? How can we do? We have a project. Do you think that you could work on? But it's nice because it's making the network bigger.
Yeah, so it's kind of milestone, right? It's quite important to you, I think.
Yeah, this one was, I guess, the biggest project of this year. Even if we are doing something, I guess, a bit bigger now, but yeah, it was pretty much the most important project in my career. And thanks to my friend that invited me to put my factory here now. Yeah, it's definitely the biggest thing we did.
Yeah, sounds interesting. Yeah. So, like, do you have any just like some suggestions for this guy who wants to go into this industry?
Yeah.
Or like they're beginners, you know, they don't know how to the quick way to learn how to start their own business, you know, like
I guess if you want to start a business in 3D printing, the first tips is being patient.
Okay.
Because as every business, it takes time. Except if you find the craziest idea that you are the first to feel. Be passionate because 3D printing it has to be first a patient.
Yeah.
And
that's for sure.
The second part is find something you will take pleasure to print, because if your idea start to be successful, it will be every day and every night.
Yeah. Wow.
And about how to make money with it. Actually, in the market and online, there is a lot of websites proposing you to buy STL, buy files. If you don't know how to design, you can already find some STL and print. And there are also a lot of websites that allow you to sell your products. I guess the best idea is to make something absolutely customizable, because like this, someone you sell the product, maybe next year it will come back again because you are proposing something different. So it could be tons of things. It could be like names, it could be decoration, it could be everything. And like this, you can propose every month different products to the same customer. Because if you are selling only one product, when someone buy your product, he won't be your customer again.
Okay.
I guess it's all about renewing your proposal.
I see. So I think the important thing is always try something new, right? Because, you know, people always do the similar files. So maybe they can just download on the website. But I think just try their own stuff. That's the important thing, right?
Yeah, and I guess if you want to be successful, you have to be creative.
Yeah,
it doesn't mean you have to design yourself, but it just needs that using something that everybody is printing, but in another way to make it more desirable.
Okay,
I guess this is the best combo to start making business with 3D printing.
Thank you.
Last tip is, it was the first one, but it's be patient. For me, in my case, I am doing 3D printing for 5 or 6 years, and I start to be really profitable with it now. So it took time.
Yeah, sure. And thank you, Hadrien. By the way, actually, next year is our 10th anniversary. So, like, do you have any recommendation or like you want to say something with us? Yeah, please say it.
Yeah, something for the 10th anniversary. The first thing I would like to say is thank you, because you guys allowed me to start 3D printing, because my first printer was the Elegoo Mars. And the second thing is you did absolutely well with the Giga, because the other brands around are not really ready to propose something better or even cheaper, because you already are better and cheaper. I had some other brands, and having a Giga made my business even more easier and profitable. So just keep focusing on being innovative because the Giga was a crazy good innovation.
Yeah.
And I guess it's more about small details to make the 3D printing experience the easiest possible. Because if it's easy, a lot of people will have access to the technology. And so you will have a lot more customers.
Okay.
I guess this is the best idea for the 10 more years.
Okay, thank you. We will just keep that in mind. Okay, thank you,
Thank
Adrien.
you very much.
Thank you very much. Okay.
And see you soon.
Yeah, see you.
Elegoo.